Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. My name is Prasad Kulkarni and I am certified ERPNext consultant. I have experience in ERP, CRM, HRM and payroll software implementation. I have worked on enterprise software like SAP, Microsoft, Oracle in my past 10 years of experience. This video is a part of ERPNext self implementation course from selfimplementers.com, in which today you will learn basic accounting module. So let's begin. In basic accounting module, we will see the feature and configuration of basic accounting, where we are going to uh, check the sale invoice entries, purchase invoice entries, journal entries, and we will see the chart of account, what are the chart of accounts, and how chart of accounts will help to your organization. Chart of account basically gives the answers of the questions: what is your organization worth is, how much debt you have taken, how much profit you are making, and how much you are selling, how much your expenses, what are the your expenses breakup. All these answer will be you will be getting from the chart of account itself. So we will see how we can add a child chart of accounts or child uh, account into your group account, and also we will add some we will take some money from the investor and we will deposit it to our bank account, and against that we will take a office on a rent and we will pay the rent for that office as well. So all these basic entries and basic accounting system we will learn in today's video. So let's go to our ERPNext application. For that you need to go open your web browser and you need to enter your URL in your web browser's address bar. Once you will enter the URL, then you will be landed on a login page of ERPNext application, where you can put your username and password and you will click on login button. Once you click on login button, it will verify your username password, and once it verified it, you will be landed on a home doc type or a home page, where you can see on your right side you can see the workspace, and on your left hand side you will observe or you will see the navigation bar, where all module is get listed down on this navigation bar. This is called a module navigation bar, and you can see the list of modules like home, help desk, accounting, buying, selling, stock, HR, manufacturing, quality, CRM, projects, support, users, website, loan, payroll, bill, tools, ERPNext setting, integrations, and ERPNext integration as well. So all these modules are listed on this navigation bar of module navigation bar of ERPNext application. Today's topic is a basic accounting topic. So I will start with in a home module on a workspace. Under the node of reports and master, we will find out accounting node. Under the node of accounting master, I am clicking on chart of accounts here. We will see what are the chart of accounts. Chart of accounts are the list of accounts where we will create the accounts of your company's account. So I am opening the chart of account now from the awesome bar. Here I just type a chart, so the report list will get listed down, and I click on open chart of account, and here I am selecting another example company where we are going to do a basic entries. Currently, if you observe that on a screen of chart account, all accounts balances are a zero. Now currently in this company, where we don't have any money because we are from in India, so I am using a currency of INR, Indian rupees. So that's why you are seeing that a rupee symbol in front of my amount. So we don't have any a single rupee in our company. So for that we ask some of the investor to invest money in our company, and they are agreed to invest the money. If you see that chart of account tree structure in this chart of account report, uh, in asset, under the asset, you will find the current asset, fixed asset, investments, and temporary accounts. In current asset, you will see that the bank accounts. Under this bank account, we required a bank for we will whatever the investment we are getting from the investors, we'll deposit that amount into our bank. So for deposit that amount into the bank, for that we required a bank account. So under asset, there is a again one child ledger is there called current asset. Under this we have a bank account, and under the bank account we already have created one bank account, which is HDFC bank account. If you want to add another bank account, then you need to click on add child button, and here the new account dialog box will get open. Then you need to give the bank name. For example, I'm giving another bank name, that is Bank, ICICI Bank. And if you want to give the number of your account, then you can add the number. Under the account type, I'm selecting, it's obviously it's a bank, so I'm selecting account type as a bank, and the transaction currency will be INR because we are in India. That's why I'm using currency INR, Indian rupees. And now I am creating account. If I marked as is a group company, then it is a parent account, just like asset account or current asset account. Under that, I am again going to add a child account. So this is not a group account or not a parent account. So under this, I'm not going to create any other ledger or any other account. So this is a normal child account. So I'm not clicking on this is group checkbox for mentioning it is a parent account or a child or a parent ledger or parent account. So now just click on create new button. Again, there is one company selection. If you have multiple companies, then you need to select a proper company. Account type is a major thing you need to select appropriately, because effect, whatever the financial effect happens, it will be treated it on this account type itself. So when you defining any child account, then you need to select a proper account type for your financial or accounting purpose or accounting aspect. So just click on create new button, and if you refresh the screen or if you reload it, then you will see that another bank is now added under the bank account. Here I need to select the example company, and I'm again going to application of funds under asset, under current asset, going to bank accounts, and here if you see that two banks are available, one is HDFC and another one is a ICICI Bank. Asset equal to equity plus liability equal to asset. Asset definition in accounting manner is our equity plus liability is equal to asset. Means how this equation you will understood is when you are taking some money from some person or some from shareholder, then they are expecting from us some dividend or some profit margin uh, for their investment. So whenever we are taking a money from the investor, those investors are expecting some of the dividends or some of the profit margin from our business. So when we taking a money, then it is ultimately it is our liability to return back that money with dividend or with some interest or some profit to that investor. So that's why this equation is called asset is equal to equity plus liability. Equity is what we are getting the money from the investor, and liability is what we need to pay a dividend or interest or entire principal amount to that investor whenever they're demanding. So this equation is like that. So now in today's video, what we will do, we'll make one journal entry. Against that, we will taking some of the amount from some of the investors. So where investor account is now, the question is we have created bank account, and now where we are going to create a investors account. So investors accounts comes investors account come under the liabilities. As earlier I said, it's our liability. Under the liabilities there is a shareholders account, and here you can observe that I have already created two shareholders account. One is a John and another one is a Mary. Who are these two personalities are the investor in our company. So we are taking money from these two investors, and some certain time frame we will return that money with dividend or some interest to these two investors. So this is these two accounts comes under the liability accounts, and under liability there is a shareholders account. Under shareholders there are these two accounts are the investment accounts. So let's go to the accounting and do the general entry. Before that, we will understood what is general entry. General entry is a classical entry where if you see there are some of the entries. Other entries are a payment entry or any account receivable entry, but general entry you can use for your any general purpose. Suppose if you uh, give some cash advance to employee, then in that case you can make a general entry for cash advance also. So first of all, this is a very classic example of general entry. So we will now doing a general entry. For that, under the general ledger you need to click on general entry. Once you enter here, you can add a general entry. Click on add general entry button, and if you click on this, then you will be landed on a new general entry doc type where you need to select a proper company. This is not our company, so we are selecting our trial company, and now we are doing a general entry. That means we are taking the money for this company from our investment, not our other company. So I'm selecting here account. First of all, our account is John, Mr. John, who is investing in our company. So John is credited 2 lakh rupees. Obviously, this money comes to our HDFC Bank. So here I'm selecting another bank, that is HDFC Bank. John is credited 2 lakh rupees and it is comes to our bank. So now I am saving this journal entry. And again I'm submitting this for the confirmation. Now this entry has been saved. Similar to this, now we are doing another journal entry for the Mary as well. So again I am going to click on add journal entry button, and again I am going to select a proper company. And now once I have selected a company, I am going to add same kind of entry with Mary also. I'm selecting a Mary investment account. She also given us 3 lakh rupees. And obviously this amount also come to our HDFC Bank. So again I am selecting the HDFC Bank, and now I am saving this entry. So once saved, I will confirm it by clicking on submitting button. Now we have made a journal entries, and now we are again going to that. Now I am opening this in another tab of my screen. And here now I am opening our chart of accounts. Now I am opening the chart of account tree view structure. Here I am selecting the company on which we are taking the money. Now if you see that in our asset account, you will see that there is 5 lakh rupees already funded in our company by our two investors. As earlier I said, asset equal to equity plus liability. Now you've seen that the where asset account is debited worth rupees 5 lakh rupees, and similarly to that our liability account is also credited with rupees 5 lakh. That means if you expand the liability accounts and if you go to the shareholder account, you will see that shareholder account will get credited rupees 5 lakh. And if you expand the shareholder account, then you will find that John's account will get credited 2 lakh rupees, and Mary's investment will goes to the 3 lakh rupees. So that here you will get the double entry accounting system. One account is get debited to other account will get credited. So this will be the basic accounting happens, and we will get the money through the journal entry in our company. Now we will, if you go to the financial statement over here, if you see the trial balance, then you will get the same details as I have shown in our chart of account tree structure. Our asset account will get debited worth rupees 5 lakh rupees, and my closing balance become 5 lakh rupees. And the liability account will credited 5 lakh rupees, and my credit closing balance is also going to be the same. So This way you can cross check the also, if you go to the profit and loss statement, then you will get the same picture. I need to refresh once again, reload to it. If you see the profit and loss statement, because we don't have any current income and current expenses yet not done, so profit and loss account is not affected yet. So now we have sufficient money in our company, and now we have also take office space on a rental basis. So now we will again do one payment entry for the office rent. So again I am going to the general entry, and I am adding general entry here in my company drop down list option. I'm selecting my company, and now I, from where I am paying money. So I am paying from my HDFC bank account. So I'm selecting the bank account here, and amount will be credited, say 25,000 rupees, our office rent. So I am paying 25,000 rupees, and now to whom I have to debit it, it's office rent. I think so, there is office rent. Yeah, I'm selecting office rent account, which will get debited, and bank account, from bank I'm paying the money. So now I'm saving this entry, and I'm submitting it for the final confirmation. Now if you again go to the charts of account here, and you expand, or you now you will see the effect. Our asset balance is now get decreased by 25,000 rupees, because it's become 4,75,000 rupees, and expenses account get affected with rupees 25,000 rupees. So this way you can enter the general entries in our ERPNext system, as well as apart from that, current asset account is also get decreased by 25,000 rupees, because we have paid from the bank, and bank account also will now get affected and decreased by 25,000 rupees, and our office rent account or liability account get affected. So there is no change in shareholders account, because we are they don't they are not getting any effect by these entries. Expenses account, obviously expenses account get affected, because we paid the rent, advance rent for the month, and it goes under indirect expenses, where you can see that office rent account is now affected with rupees 25,000 rupees. This way you can use your general entry. Now if you see that we have one transaction for this particular financial year, and if you observe the financial statement, suppose profit or loss statement, then you will see that we have a loss of rupees 25,000. Why this loss? How I am saying this is loss? Because in current financial year we don't have any income, and we made the expenses worth rupees 25,000 for the office rent advance. We paid the advance for the office rent. So this will make our loss. If we made some purchase, and if we do some sale entry, or if we do a sale, then you will we are going to generate some profit. In coming videos, we will see that how we can purchase the atom, and how we can sold that atom, and how we can generating the profit. So here, whenever you will made a profit or loss in ERPNext application, the color indicator will tell you the story whether you are in a profit or whether in a loss. If there is a minus sign and the color is red, that means you are in a loss. And if we made a handsome profit, then we will definitely generate a profit, and this color will get changed into a green, and this minus sign will get removed. So this way you can do, or you can make a transaction in ERPNext system. As earlier I said, you are able to add a child account, n number of child account to your main account. For that, you need to go to the awesome bar and you need to find out the report for chart of accounts. Open chart of accounts, then the tree structure of your chart of account will get open. Just expand the group chart of account under which you want to add a child account. Then simply click on add child button, as we have shown how we can add a bank account under the current asset group account, and that under the bank account how we can add one bank account as a ICICI Bank. Similar to that, you can add n number of child account by just clicking to add child account button under that group account. So thank you very much for your patience and attention. This topic of ERPNext self-implementation and here. Kindly note the important information. If you are facing any difficulties while implementing any third-party software like WhatsApp, or if you are facing any migration difficulties with another ERP software like SAP, Oracle, or if you are having any specific desires, problems on which you wish to customize the software, then you can approach us for any support consultation as per your package with selfimplementers.com from the website. Even you can email us to book your session at team at selfimplementers.com. This video is a copyright of selfimplementers.com, which is owned by Philian Ventures Private Limited, which can be used as per package opted by clients who are authorized. If there is any misuse or a policy violation, then it will be a legal offense. Selfimplementers.com, owned by Philian Ventures Private Limited, is a CMMI Level 3 ISO and DIPP certified company who is on a mission to help MSMEs with affordable and efficient technology solutions. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. Have a good day.